Never be vegan. It was a crazy thing to do, and yet here they are, 100% vegan, speaking out on behalf of the victims all over the world. Never think that you can't be an ethical animal rights activist, because not only can you do it, but it's also your moral duty and your destiny. Be brave, be better, be vegan, be loved, and start now.
Welcome to my live stream. I'm Miss Katie. I'm vegan.
There's no excuse for animal abuse. Not religion, not an eating disorder, not peer pressure, not your monetary status. Don't eat animals, don't buy their bodies, don't steal their milk, their blood, or their honey. Don't wear their fur or their feathers. It is only by the grace of God that you are not in their skin. Each time you see a public display of meat, dairy, stolen eggs, or fur in an ad,
Give it the middle finger.
Each time you see an animal suffering, run to help as if you were the victim. Each time it's time to eat, ask for and choose the vegan option. Don't be a bully to vegan children or anyone who has compassion for the animals. Heaven awaits those who do their part with a compassionate heart. Every vegan started out like you, thinking they could never be vegan. It was a crazy thing to do, and yet here they are, 100% vegan, speaking out on behalf of the victims all over the world. Never think that you can't be an ethical animal rights activist, because not only can you do it, but it's also your moral duty and your destiny. Be brave, be better, be vegan, be loved,
And start now. Thank you for coming, guys. I'm Miss Katie, that vegan teacher. Let's stop that and let's go right to you guys here on TikTok. Thank you for coming in. Thanks for sharing the live stream. Thank you very much. Who do we have here? We've got Azila coming in. Hi, Mima. Hi, everyone. Hi, James. Hi, Fred. Thanks for coming in. Yes, I do. Yes, it's true. I do have some grandchildren. Yes, I have two. All right, well, let me know where you guys are from and where you are. It is here 3:45 in the afternoon in Italy, 3:45 in the afternoon, and the day is still Wednesday over in Australia. It's already the next day. And you guys, if you are in the United States, I know it is about 9 o'clock in the morning if you're on the East Coast. So thanks for coming in. Thank you for all the letter L's. L represents love of the live stream and love of lentils. So that's awesome. Put all the letter L's you want. Connecticut, USA. All right, 9:43. Exactly, right? And it's 3:43 here in Italy. Du bist gut genug. I am good enough. Someone's speaking to me in German. All right. Thanks, guys, for coming in. Jesus is real, somebody says, and there is a God. Well, Jesus is dead. And God was okay with him being murdered on the cross. I thought that was pretty weird, pretty bizarre. You know, I have a son. I don't think I could do that to my son. Seems kind of bizarre. I really don't get it. I don't understand how any of you people who are logical thinking people could actually believe that God was good. Sounds a bit creepy and weird to me. God just sounds very unkind, actually. But hey, today we're talking about religion, if you want to. Talking about the animals, talking about how you can be vegan, and you can start right now. You were also born vegan, by the way. You're probably thinking, no, I wasn't. But just take a second to think about it. Because the definition of veganism is that you don't want to exploit any animals and you don't steal from them. So when you're little, just a little baby, you're born vegan because you didn't want to hurt animals. In fact, you liked them a lot back then. Veganism isn't a diet. It's a justice movement against the exploitation of animals. So when you're born, you were born kind. Yeah, you liked little toy animals like this. You used to like toy animals like that. You never wanted them hurt, and you never wanted to hurt real animals either. So it's not your fault that your vegan virginity was stolen from you by your parents. That's right. They gave you dead body parts to eat on a spoon, and you weren't even aware of it. And that's what they did without your consent. You never said, hey, Mom, I don't mind if you kill that chicken for me or that lamb. Go ahead, Mom, kill that cat for me and feed it to me. You never agreed to any of that. All right, so now that we got that straight, if you guys want to talk to me here on my TikTok channel, we have two cameras going. We have TikTok and you guys on YouTube. Somebody else is saying, let's see what you guys are writing over here. Epic writes, vegan, let's see, epic for the animals, yeah. Treat all animals fairly, treat all animals fairly. And yes, let's pin that. Epic is here, pinned, first comment of the day. All right, what else do we have? Somebody says God is good and is spamming. God is good, God is good. You have to believe me. Chill, dude. Just chill. All right, instead, why don't you write me the evidence about how you think God is good? There's no evidence that God is good. God is cruel. God is vindictive, evil, egotistical. If you read the Bible, the more and more you read the Bible, the more you see that God is actually not good. And that should not frighten you. It shouldn't trigger you. It shouldn't upset you. Because you have the power of God in your own hands to do even better than God. Thanks for coming in here. There's a lag. Is there still a lag? Sorry about that, guys. Hold on, let me see. Let me see what I can do here. I don't know. Does that make any difference? Is it better or is it still a lag now? Is it still laggy? I don't know. It seems to have stopped completely. Hold on, let me put that back. I don't know what to do, guys, about the lag. I don't know. Sorry, guys. Sorry about that. I'll just see. We'll get somebody in here. We got Sebastian in here who wants to come in and say hi. Hey, Sebastian. Let's see if there's a lag when you come in and talk to me. All right. Somebody says, I just influenced my dad to stop eating eggs and drinking milk. Is that a good start? Yeah, it certainly is. Good job. Excellent. High five to you. Good work. All right. Hey there. Welcome to the live stream. I'm Miss Katie.
Hi. I got a couple of questions because there's nothing wrong.
Okay, hold on a second. Hold on a second.
Right?
Hold on a second. Hold on a second. Okay, just one thing at a time. Okay. So the rules are you have to read a card before you can talk. All right. So you have to you have to learn something or teach something. So by reading the card, it's a way for you to do both. Okay. Maybe you already know what's on the card, but your job is just to read it. Can you read this out loud, please?
Don't drink cow's milk. You don't need it. Don't pay thief to steal it. Cows don't want to be our slaves. An example of how an ethical person behaves. Don't drink cow's milk. Don't be cruel. Don't steal from anyone. Follow the rule. All good people are striving to be vegan. You can do it. It's easy. You can.
Yeah, good job. You read it well. Thank you very much. So do you think mother cows have a right to remain with their babies?
Yeah.
All right. Do you think the babies have a right to stay with their moms?
I guess.
Okay.
Yeah.
When you were a baby, when you were a little baby, how do you think your mom would have felt if somebody had kidnapped you and ripped you away and pinned down your mom and started touching her breast and milking her and then decided to kill you because that person wanted to drink the milk that was meant for you? How would you feel about that?
You feel obviously horrible.
That's right. Thank you for telling the truth. You wanted to ask me something?
Okay, yeah, I have a couple of questions.
All right.
Because I know it's right to be vegan and everything. I respect that and everything. But my question is, what makes you believe there's no God?
Well, the subject to me is the subject of whether God exists or not is not really that important to me. I guess you believe in a God, right?
What?
Do you believe in a God? Do you believe that there is a God?
Yeah, I believe there's a God.
Okay, so let's pretend that there's a God, right? What I think is more interesting of a question is whether God is kind or not. That's more the subject I'd like to talk about. So I make the claim that God is not kind and God has no power right now to help us. We're on our own and I have more power in my hands right now, today, than God does. That's why when I go to the grocery store, I can choose to be kind 3 times a day, and God is doing nothing to help the billions of animals suffering on factory farms right now. Do you see that God is helping the innocent cows who are being forced to be pregnant? Is God helping the baby cows who are being ripped away from their moms?
I mean, no, but...
Okay, so hold on a second, because if you say no, let's just acknowledge we agree.
Yeah,
Let's all acknowledge that we agree on something, right? So God is not helping. Who is helping the animals right now is you, because you just read a card, and me. Therefore, we are more powerful than God because we are spreading the word that people should stop hurting these innocent animals. We're speaking on behalf of them. We're trying to help them.
All right.
Thanks for coming in.
And another thing. you think should happen if the world just gives up to be vegan?
If the whole world decided to be vegan, what would happen? Well, it would have to happen.
Yeah.
Well, first of all, it's never going to happen just like that. It's going to happen gradually. People like you will become vegan. Then you will help your friends become vegan. You will start to do live streams like me. Then you will influence other people. And over time, people will stop breeding animals and then it will slow down. There won't be factory farms anymore. Gradually, the farmers will transfer their farms into growing plants like lentils and mushrooms and all of these great things that are good for us. Our world will start to do more vertical farming, like farming upward. So we already use so much less land. We will be able to rewild the land. Places right now where the Amazon are being ripped down because people are ripping down the forests in order to plant crops to filter through the cows first, which is highly inefficient. It's bad for the environment and bad for the animals. So all of that will phase out. Gradually, there'll be less cows on the earth, less pigs on the earth, and less chickens. And then we will be able to be a more compassionate society. And it will be one way that we can really save the planet.
And last thing, what do you think about quick processing against chickens, lambs, and cows?
You mean the murder of them?
Exactly.
Okay. So is there a right way to stab somebody or burn them or cut their head off when they want to live?
All right.
Okay. Thank you. All right. So the person has left on their own. Thank you very much for your help teaching and reading the card. Thanks for your open attitude. Thanks for asking questions that were actually really good. Thanks for not being vegan phobic. And everybody else, let's tap on the screen because we have 4.4 thousand likes. And let's get that higher than that because he did a good job. Who's next? Who else is going to be able to read a card? Who else is going to be able to ask smart questions or teach something? So when you come in, if you have a vegan fact you want to teach right away, just do it. Just say, Miss Katie, I got a really cool vegan fact I want to teach. All right, but otherwise, we're going to keep reading these cards. So today we are talking about cows and cow's milk. And we've got my YouTube channel over here. Guys, on YouTube, if there's something that you absolutely want me to read out loud, then you put a super chat in. If you feel very strongly about what it says here, if you're a Muslim and you want to write something, I will read it out loud, whatever it is that you write in a super chat. Because right now it's going too fast. You know, I've got TikTok going really fast, got YouTube going really fast, and that's the best way for us to do it. So let's just go over here for a second. I want you to listen to a little bit of this. Exploit animals. I'm going to start over here. I'm going to listen to the words that are on these cards. There are so many reasons not to exploit animals. Here is reason number 1, not to drink cow's milk. Cows only produce milk when they're mothers, but in the industry, they're forced to be pregnant. Workers tie up bulls, rub them inappropriately, steal their sperm, then restrain the female cows and inseminate them without consent. This is rape. It's an evil system built on sexual violation and domination. There's nothing natural about drinking cow's milk. Cat milk belongs to baby cats. Dog milk belongs to baby dogs. We're not babies and we're not cows. So does cow's milk belong to us? No. Cow's milk belongs to baby cows. Choose soy milk or oat milk instead. Don't drink cow's milk, you don't need it. Don't pay a thief to steal it. Cows don't want to be our slaves. Be an example of how an ethical person behaves. Don't drink cow's milk, don't be cruel. Don't steal from anyone, follow the golden rule. All good people are striving to be vegan. You can do it, it's easy. You vegan, guys. You can do it. Reason number 2. There are so many reasons not to exploit animals. Here is reason number 2, not to drink cow's milk. After cows are forced to be pregnant, they carry their babies for 9 months, just like humans do. But sadly, people kidnap the baby cows very soon after they're born. This is devastating because mother cows form strong maternal bonds and cry out for days when their newborns are stolen. The dairy industry could not function without kidnapping, because if the babies stayed with their mothers, the milk would go to the calves instead of humans. So, each time you drink cow's milk or eat cheese that comes from cow's milk, you pay for the emotional torture of mothers who are mourning children they will never see again. Don't drink cow's milk, you don't need it. Don't pay a thief to steal it. Cows don't want to be our slaves. Be an example of how an ethical person behaves. Don't drink cow's milk, don't be cruel. Don't steal from anyone, follow the golden rule. All good people are striving to be vegan. You can do it, it's easy. You can. All right, so those are a couple of reasons why you should not be drinking cow's milk. Let's get somebody else in here who wants to read a card or say something. Guys on YouTube, thanks for coming in. Thank you for the letter L. It's wonderful, guys. You guys are doing such a good job here of showing how much you love the live stream. L is for love of the live stream and lettuce and lentils. And over here on TikTok, what letter of the alphabet are you guys spamming? Let me see. What are you trying to communicate to me? Let me see. Think of a letter of the alphabet that you think applies to veganism. You could put the letter V for vegan. Somebody has put the letter D for dates. A, good, for apples and asparagus. What other letters do we have? We have N for nuts, F for fruit. This is great, guys. B for bread. Bread is vegan. T for tofu. Yeah, it's amazing, guys. Very good. M for mango. And you even wrote the word out. That's good. This is amazing, guys. So much. What about you guys? Any other letters that you guys are writing over here? Let me see. Guys on YouTube, never ever as much enthusiasm as TikTok. TikTok is going crazy. They're just like writing a million things. Over on YouTube, you're just like, yeah. Look at this. You guys, come on, you can be more creative than that. Okay, P. Got the letter P for peanut butter. Good. That's more like it. Come on, TikTok, you can do better. C for cabbage. U for umami. Umami is like flavorful things. And we got somebody who threw some tomatoes. Hey, don't waste food, guys. All right, somebody says, what about peas? Yes, P for peas. Excellent. Very good. Guys, no rodeo hats on my head, please. That is not something that I want. We're looking at this. This is a freedom flag. Freedom. Let's go. What else do you guys writing? C for carrots. Very good. J for jackfruit. Nice. What else do we have? S for soy. Good one, guys. I for ice cream, but ice cream can be vegan. Did you know that? I had some for lunch. It was so good. It was incredible, guys. You would not believe how good my ice cream was. It was made by me. Listen to this. This is all I did. It was so easy. Listen to how I made my vegan ice cream. All right. Yesterday, I put a bunch of ripe bananas. I opened them up and I cracked them into bits. Like I just cut them up into little chunks like that. Put them in the freezer. Today after lunch, it's like, I want to have some ice cream. My mother-in-law says, yeah, me too. Thank you for the heart. Thank you, John. So I took them out and I put them in a blender and I put inside the blender at the bottom first some soy milk and a bunch of walnuts. So I blend that up. Then I stick the frozen bits of banana in there. Now, it's the reason for that, because if you just stick a big chunk of frozen bananas into the blender, they're not going to blend properly. They're just, this blade is just going to go, it's not going to be happy. So you got to get something a little bit moist in there. So once I got a little bit of a base, then I added the bananas. It was so good. It was so good. It didn't, the strange thing is that vegan ice cream made from a banana base doesn't even taste like bananas. It's weird. When the bananas are frozen, it tastes like whatever else you put in there. So if you put blueberries, it tastes like blueberry ice cream. You put strawberries, it tastes like strawberry ice cream. I put walnuts, so it tasted like walnut ice cream. It was so good. Sat on the porch with my mother-in-law, and that is what we ate for lunch. Yeah, no, my husband is, at the moment, he's in France. He's working over there. All right, what else do we have here? God loves me. Ah, yes, I'm sure, quite sure God loves me. I don't like him. I don't like God very much at all. No, I think he's kind of lazy. I think God's either drunk. Must be drunk. I think God's drunk. Or he's stoned. Or he's lazy. Or stupid. Maybe God is dead. Maybe God never existed at all. But one thing's for sure. God is not nice. So let's be logical about it. You know, we can just be logical here, right? I mean, we should be promoting science and not fairy tales. All right. Hey, Jacqueline, thanks for coming in. What else are you guys writing here? Okay, thank you. Oh, that's great. If you want to write something that you really want me to read out loud, guys, on my YouTube channel, you guys, the way it works over there is you put a super chat in and it freezes on the screen. Okay, I'll do my job. TikTok is different. They put decorations on the screen to get my attention.
Hello.
Hey, you ready to read a card?
Yeah.
All right, here you go.
Sorry, let me get up a little bit. Hard to see from. Random vegan facts. Vegans ask, what's special about humans that makes it okay to treat animals in ways we would never treat humans? Meat eaters usually say humans have intelligence, language, ability, and strength. Vegans then ask, but if humans lacked any of those traits, then would it be morally acceptable to kidnap and enslave them the same way we treat animals in the meat, dairy, and egg industries? Smart people then say, no, that would be cruel and wrong. And now I finally understand why I should be vegan from now on. That vegan teacher.
All right, what do you think about this card that you just read?
That's good. I mean, I don't have a problem with it.
All right, can you say it in your own words, what you just read? Can you kind of summarize it?
Can I look at it again just because...
What happened? What happened?
I remember. I just want to...
Okay, sure. So summarize it in your own words. Okay, there seems to be a background noise. What is that background noise? Sounds like a dishwasher or something.
Oh no, it's a shower.
Yeah, do you really have to have somebody showering there? They can't close the door, or like you can't go somewhere else?
I'm not in the room. The wall, it's next door. I'm sorry.
Okay, it's okay. All right. All right, well, yeah, it's nothing personal. It's just that I can't talk to you with a background shower noise. You just have to either move to the other end of the room, like within 5 seconds, or I'm going to go to someone else.
Can you not hear it as much?
Sorry, but this is a classroom here, and you have to be prepared to be at a quiet place, okay? You don't come in the classroom at school and bring your family in the shower. Like, just go to a part of the house that's quiet. Go to your bedroom. Go to the back of the living room. I don't care where, in the garage, but it has to be quiet, all right? All right, so random vegan facts. So vegans ask, what's special about humans that makes it okay to treat animals in ways we would never treat humans? So that's what I would ask you. Why do you think it's okay to treat animals differently than humans? Like, what's so special about us? Most people will say, well, humans are smarter or something like that. That's what meat eaters usually say. Humans have intelligence, language, ability, and strength. So then a vegan will say to you, but if humans lacked any of these traits, then would it be morally acceptable to kidnap and enslave them the same way we treat animals in the meat, dairy, and egg industries? Now, a smart person will say, no, that would be cruel. That would be wrong. And now I finally understand why I should be vegan from now on. All right. Makes sense, guys? Did you guys pay attention, or were you looking at the comments the whole time? Pay attention in class. All right. What do we have over here? Okay, somebody's saying answer me, but then your comment went flying, okay? You have to put it in a super chat if you want me to read what you're writing. All right, we have a whole other chat going on over here. All right, let's see who we have also here. Jack, somebody named Jack wants to come in. Jack has 83 followers, but no bio. And I cannot tell what he is doing there. It looks like he's holding a fish or something. What are you holding in that picture, Jack? What is that? Your picture is too small and you need a much better bio than that. Your bio should say something about how you help the world.
Hello.
Hey, Jack, what are you holding in the picture?
I am holding a fish.
Okay. Why are you holding a fish?
Because I do catch and release fishing. And that's kind of why I want you to join. I want to ask you a few questions about it and what your opinions are.
Okay. How would you feel if I did a catch and release with your dog? I tricked your dog by putting some meat there with a hook, and I dragged your dog around, and then I threw your dog in the water for a while to be terrified. And I'm like, oh, you know what though? I'm going to take out the hook and I'll just let your dog run free. How would you feel if I did that? Do you see how messed up that is? Do you see how messed up it is what you do? I'm hearing your dog in the background and you're like holding a fish in your picture. And you're just like, yeah, oh, I just do catch and release. I just trick fish by putting a lure in the water, trick them, drag them out of the water, causing a gaping wound in their mouth. And then I just look at them and go, oh, yay, I'm such a hero. I bullied this fish, but look at me. Take a picture, everyone, of me with this fish. But don't worry. I'm going to take the hook out of the fish's mouth and put the fish back in the water. What a good person I am. The fuck is the matter with you? You have a dog in your house. Imagine if somebody did that to your dog, tricked your dog, put something there that your dog wants to eat, a piece of meat and a hook in it, and your dog got caught, and then somebody from some tall hill pulls up the wire. Your dog is hanging by his mouth, by a hook in his cheek. He's freaking the fuck out, crying, shaking. Put me down. The more he wiggles, the more it hurts. But don't worry, there's a giant at the top of the hill who'll be like, don't worry, I'm just going to dunk you in water now, so also you can't breathe. You take a fish out of the water, the fish suffers. It's kind of a no-brainer. It doesn't require a big brain to figure out that the fish is terrified in the same way as if somebody had put a hook on your dog and shoved your dog underwater. And then was like, just joking. I'm going to take the hook out now. Off you go, little doggy. Oh, no. The dog will never be traumatized for life, right? The dog will be able right away to eat normally with a gaping wound in his mouth. It's so strange that people don't see it. It's really strange. All right, new faces in here. Hey, guys. New faces. I see some new people in here. Thanks for coming in, guys. You guys are awesome. What do we have? Thanks, guys, on TikTok. Oh, you guys are just subscribing? All right, let's do this. I'm going to read your names out loud. If you subscribe right now, you guys on YouTube, thanks for coming in. Thanks. Nobody is tapping the like button. I don't see any hearts over here. Where's the vegans? There must be at least one vegan in here. Usually there's some hearts right here. Yeah, food. Oh, somebody wrote fish are food. So you're going to get banned. I'm going to put you in a timeout now. You're going to go in a 10-minute timeout. You can watch and sit at the back of the class. Fish are not food, not for us. Fish are friends, for us to protect and not to torture. We will not bully animals. That is cruel. All right, what else do we have? All right, good job. Yes, fish are kind. Exactly. Yeah, if you want me to read something, you're going to have to put it in a super chat, because over here on TikTok, things are going fast. Thank you for subscribing, Jeremy. Yes, it's true. I am also a nurse. Thank you for following, Emma. Thank you, Icon, for following. If you follow me, I'm going to read your name out loud. If you subscribe, because I want to say thank you to you guys, because it's helping out. It's helping the animals. Jackson writes, fish are friends, not food. Good job, Jackson. What else are you writing? Thank you for following, Marble. Thank you for being kind. Thank you, Mima, for following. Thanks for subscribing. Thank you, Descendant something. Oh, it's going so fast. Huh. Okay, I'm going to try to stop. I can't stop it, guys. I cannot stop it on TikTok. No matter where I touch the screen. Oh, no. No matter where I touch the screen, it seems to keep going. Oh, wait, I got it on the very left side. Let's see. All right, we have Peter. Thank you for subscribing. Thank you, Jeremy, for liking the live. Really appreciate that. Keep on tapping on the screen, Jeremy, 100 times, and then write 100 in the comments. What else do we have? We have Echo here. Let me see. Thank you, guys. Fish are sentient. Just don't exploit animals and get your food from plants and seeds and grains. Exactly. Exactly, 100% true. I'm going to pin your comment. Guys, that's a wonderful comment. Thank you for writing that. Very proud of you. Guys, let's tap on the screen because we got somebody who seems like they're a vegan in here writing some really kind comments. Who else do we have? Ashlyn. Ashlyn wrote 100. Yes. Go for another 100, Ashlyn, and then tap 200. Okay, astronomical. I see what you wrote. You wrote 100 here in the chat, which means you tapped on the screen 100 times. Now your next task is to tap another 100 and then write 200. All right, guys, you're awesome. Okay, what else do we have here? Yes, you can come and talk to me. Of course you can. But the way that it works over here, guys, on TikTok is that whoever puts the most decorations on the screen, their name goes to the top of the list. So we see right here sometimes, like for example, Courtney just put like a little rose. So her name will go somewhere. But if somebody puts a bigger decoration, then their name goes higher up in the list. But if somebody puts rodeo hats on my head, I don't really want to talk to them because that's just mean. You know, I want nothing to do with the rodeo. Just a quick thing, guys, before we continue. Actually, hold on. Let's get to somebody. Oh, Erin is just did put another little rose. Thank you, Erin, for the little rose on the screen. Thank you, Asa, for the rose. Oh, Erin trying to beat Asa out. Erin just put another one. Rick put 3 roses. Rick, so far as Rick is beating Ash. Oop, oop. Emma puts donuts. Oh, Emma's crushing it, and Asa is putting a heart. I don't know who's at the top of the list, but thanks for the donut. I'm sure it's vegan. Vegan donuts are delicious. They are sweet. They taste so good. And you just have to buy the ones that have no egg in them or milk. Just make sure of that. Yeah, it's not that hard, guys. It's not that hard. You just have to go to the right store. Budgie, thank you for 18 cute little heart decorations there. And Marby. All right, who do we have here? We've got, I think we already had Braden in. Let's go to the next person in line here.
Yo, hello.
Welcome.
So I was just wondering, like,
yes.
why?
One second, it doesn't work that way. It doesn't work that way. You have to turn off.
Yes, ma'am.
You have to turn off your camera first.
Oh, yes, ma'am.
Okay. And you have to read a card to make sure that you teach something first before you talk, okay? Do you know how to Do you know how to read?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So, here's what happens every time you drink cow's milk or eat cheese. The dairy industry,
It rapes mother cows, kidnaps their babies, murders the boys, steals their milk, repeats the cycle over and over because people keep buying milk, cheese, yogurt, and ice cream. Drink soy milk instead.
all right. Do you think mama cows have a right to stay with their babies?
Yes, I do.
Do you think that the baby cows have a right to stay with their moms?
Yeah.
How do you feel about exploitation, exploiting these cows? Do you think it's wrong?
Yeah, I think it's kind of wrong, but like at the same time, like
One second. You think it's okay to exploit a female, but is it really?
No, it's not.
This is a
I
female.
feel like there's
This is a
better
cow.
ways to do it.
Oh, you think it's okay to
What?
rape? You think there's better ways to rape a woman? Is that what you're saying? Listen
No,
to
not to
listen to
rape them.
listen to yourself. Listen to yourself. Hold on.
I am.
Don't say anything for a second, okay? This is a cow. She is tied up. A farmer lifts up her tail. He puts a glove on up to here. He inserts it into her. No consent. At the tip of his glove is sperm because he already jacked off the bull. Do you understand how fucked up this industry is? Now
Yes, ma'am.
tell me this is evil and wrong.
It's evil and wrong.
Okay, so there's no right way to exploit the female body to use someone. If they don't consent to it, it's just wrong. So knowing this now, what's your name? Asa?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Knowing this and knowing what happens to the baby cows, do you know why the boys are kidnapped?
No, for me.
Well, they're kidnapped. We're talking about the dairy industry. The reason the boys are
Oh.
kidnapped only, listen, is because the boys will never grow up to be able to produce.
Mm-hmm.
Produce what?
Milk.
It's right.
Milk.
Okay? So they're considered useless. What's the point in keeping on feeding them? Forget it. They're going to chop their heads off and rip off their skin and turn them into soft leather jackets. Are you okay with murdering babies?
I mean, it's an animal. It's not the same thing as like killing a baby.
Okay, so I can't talk to you. Sorry, I can only talk to people who have compassion in their heart. If you are actually thinking it's okay to kill a baby animal for pleasure, for no reason that's necessary, you're fucked in the head. You cannot talk to me. Either you're lying to yourself right now, or you're gonna wake up in like 5 seconds and go, what the fuck did I just do? But either way, I can't talk to you because you're not telling the truth. I mean, it's a baby. So you'd be okay with doing it with a puppy? Like, do you hear yourself? Guys, I only want to talk to people who are actually intelligent enough to understand that animals feel pain. And you'll have to have the heart, your heart has to be just slightly bigger than a grain of sand. Okay, you have to have something called compassion, empathy. That's what you have to have if you want to spend any time with me. Guys over on YouTube, thank you for being here. If you guys want me to read your comments out loud, you are going to have to put a super chat in. However, these amazing vegans here, we have somebody named thatveganforlife wrote, keep fighting for the animals. That's great. And you know what? You can even put more decorations in there. You have 200 characters. I think you can. You can probably put some more decorations, even make it thicker and copy and paste that. Good job, vegans. All right. Very good, guys. Keep on spamming all of the person who's just writing stop harming plants, you need a timeout, okay? You must be like 5 years old or something, so you're going to get a 30-minute timeout. Plants don't feel pain. They don't have a brain or a nervous system, so it's okay to bite into them. All right, next person. But before we continue, let me see what happened here. We have 78 new followers. Thanks, guys. Thank you for being smart enough to follow my channel. Thank you for having a compassion in your heart for the animals. All right. Now, guys, remember that when you come in to talk to me, you have to be able to read a card. And after reading the card, you have to be able to teach something about compassion to show that you have empathy in your heart. And if not, I just can't deal with you. There's nothing I can say to you, right? You're either a good person who realizes that hurting animals is wrong, or it's just no point in me spending any time with you. Eleonora and Seva are here. Jeremus. Oh, hey, is that my Jeremus? Hey, wait a second. Let me see. I have to scroll back. Thank you, guys. If you are here and you are vegan and you want to read a card, that would be awesome. Let me see if I'm scrolling back here. Hey, thank you for being here. Alien. Thanks, guys, for being compassionate to the animals. All right. If you are a vegan and you want to come up, let me know in the chat. All right, Jeremus. Hey, that's great. Let me see if I can find you in the chat here somewhere. Jera, I'm just kind of scroll down to the bottom of the list. I don't know if you put your name in or not, but I'm going to the bottom. How many people want to talk to me? Hold on. 77 people. Oh, we do have actually Emma here. All right, let's get Emma first. Jeremus, I don't know if you are the vegan Jeremus that I know, but if you are and you want to
Thank
come
you
up.
so much.
Hi, Emma. Welcome to our chat.
Thank you.
All right.
I've been asking for ages.
All right. I'm so happy that you're here. So we're going to read some cards, okay? Here you
Okay.
go. Okay. I'll read the question, you read the answer. Okay?
All right.
All right.
That's fine.
How do you feel about humans who exploit, use, or steal from animals?
It's wrong to exploit, use, or steal from anyone.
Do you agree with that?
I do.
1 point for you. Question 2. Do you agree that we should respect animals?
Yes, we should not be deliberately cruel to anyone.
Do you agree with that?
I do.
2 points now. Question 3. Can we truly respect animals if we steal their flesh, milk, skin, fur, feathers, or eggs?
No, we can't say we respect someone if they steal their freedom, their bodies, or their lives from them.
Oh, you made a mistake. It says if we. You said they.
Oh, sorry. I can't. It's a bit blurry.
Okay, try again. No, we can't say we respect someone if we.
If we steal their freedom, their bodies, or their lives from them.
Okay, good job. Excellent. All right. Do you know the definition of veganism? It's written right here, so don't worry. It's not going to be hard. Just read this, okay? Yes?
Yes. Veganism is a justice movement which states that humans should live without exploiting animals because, like children, animals aren't objects to be bought, sold, commodified, utilized, sexually assaulted, enslaved, or exploited in any way.
Good. Keep reading.
Another way to think of it is this. Vegans don't steal anything from animals, not their eggs, milk, honey, wool, fur, feathers, wings, skin, babies, virginity, by forced impregnation, freedom, or their lives.
All right. Good work. What do you think about that?
I think that's true.
Right. Okay. Can you think of something cool that could happen when you become vegan?
Yes, actually, by no longer exploiting animals, I think I will feel great because I won't be a hypocrite anymore. I'll be living my life in line with my own moral compass instead of feeling guilty all the time.
Very good. Excellent reading, and you're answering the questions perfectly. Question 6. If you were in the position of the victim, how fast would you want the injustice to end? The killing of animals, the stealing from them. If you were the victim, if you were a chicken and somebody kept stealing your eggs and killing your brothers and sisters, how quickly would you want the injustice to end?
Immediately. If I was in an animal's position, I would never want to steal anyone. I would never want anyone to steal my eggs, my milk, my babies, my freedom, or my life.
Right. All right. Question 7. Do you feel there's anything preventing you from becoming vegan?
Not really. I have the internet so I can research vegan recipes online, and since I live near a grocery store, I can find everything I need to stay healthy. My friends and family aren't vegan yet, and that might be hard, but I can still be vegan anyway and teach them along the way.
Right. Question 8. Starting today, should the number of animals exploited for you be 0 or more?
It should be 0.
Question 9. Having thought about all these questions, are you ready to be vegan from now on?
It's going to be a big change, but yes, being vegan is really the only logical solution if I want to be kind.
Question 10. Knowing you've paid for their suffering for all these years, when do you think you should start speaking out publicly to try to undo the harm you did and to help others reach the vegan conclusion?
Right away, today, immediately. Thank you for helping me to open my heart and live with empathy.
10 on 10. You did a great job reading. Thank you for
Can
coming
I
in.
ask you a question now?
Sure.
What's like, cause I don't really like the taste of like non-vegan milk, but I want to like actually be vegan. But I don't know what substitute for milk would be like the best tasting, because I don't really like soy milk. But
All right, which ones have you tried so far?
I've tried almond milk. I think that's all.
Okay, well, most people tend to like oat milk best.
I think I have tried that like ages ago, but I
It
can't
also
really remember the
it also
thing.
really depends on the type. Like I've tried oat milk, but there's one that I get in Canada called Earth's Own. It's really good. But I drink soy milk. And the reason I choose soy milk is because it's the healthiest. Now, maybe I might think that oat milk tastes a bit better, but I drink soy milk because I want what's healthiest for me. And I got used to it. And now, actually, I really like it. Like if you gave me a whole liter, I would just just drink the whole thing. I got used to it. You can get used to things. And you know how you know you can get used to things? Have you ever, how old are you?
16 in like 2 weeks.
Okay. We have to be over 18 to be in the chat. So I'm just going to answer you away from the chat, okay? But
That's fine.
But I don't know if you've ever tried alcohol or not. Most 16-year-olds have already tried it. But usually when you're a young person and your friends are going out and you're, let's say, 18 and you can drink now officially, you try a beer and you're just like, this is disgusting. Tastes like piss, tastes awful, bitter, whatever. But you're motivated because you see all your friends are drinking. So you're going to keep trying it. And eventually you get used to it. Same as wine, things like that. So if you can get used to things that are not necessarily good for you, you can get used to drinking soy milk. If you can get used to things that are not good for you, like just think about the person who starts smoking for the first time. You're smoking, you're coughing, and you're just like putting poison in your body, but you're like, oh, it's fine, it's fine. You convince your mind that it's okay. You're totally ignoring the fact that your lungs are turning black, even though they're supposed to be a nice light pink color. But you're getting used to the smoking because whatever, you think it's cool or I don't know what. So what you can do is you keep that in mind. If you can get used to things that are bad for your body, then you can get used to things that are good for you. And soy milk is good for you. It's also best for the planet. If you want to cause less environmental devastation, drinking cow's milk is not good for the planet. It's terrible for the animals because they are raped, forced to be pregnant, babies stolen and kidnapped. Cycle of violence. Never drink cow's milk. Never eat cheese that comes from cow's milk. Never eat yogurt that comes from cow's milk. It's always the right decision to be vegan. Now, if you see this cute little baby cow here, this little baby cow is being kidnapped from his mom. He's a boy and he's going to be killed. People want to steal the milk that belongs to him. That's why we're vegan, because we know it's wrong. Yeah, thank you. You love cow's milk? Well, I know you do. You like the taste, and I used to as well, but I got used to soy milk because that was the right thing to do. When you're a good person, you don't hurt others. All right, guys. Thanks for coming in, everyone. You want to speak to me again a little bit more? Okay. Oh, hold on. Somebody wants to hear the song. Sure, I can play the song. This is about God or Allah. And it's a song to express what we've been talking about earlier, that there is no God. There is no Allah. He never existed. These are just things that are imagined by humans. The Bible is just peer pressure from dead people. The Quran is the same. They are just books written by humans. And if you actually read them, you will see that God is cruel, a bully, evil, killed a bunch of people for no reason. And that is not a God that I would ever want to worship. And so I don't actually think that God really exists. So this is a song about that. But you should be kind anyway. Don't just be good because you think that God is watching you. No, be good because it's the right thing to do. Today you learned the truth, not God nor I. created them. Today you received a gift more valuable than silver or gold. You accepted the truth, which is a real true gem. It's okay, you don't have to cry just because I tell you there's no God in the sky. You can be brave, it doesn't have to hurt this much. You're in control, so use your human touch. I know it's a shock when you understand that you have the power right now in your own hands. So follow the golden rule, use your hands to be kind, not cruel. Put only vegan foods in your shopping cart. Peace begins on your plate. So use your hands as if they were your heart. I know it's a lot to take in, all in just one day. But if you choose to use your hands wisely, everything will be okay. You don't need God or Allah, they never existed anyway. Just use your hands as if they were your heart. There you go. Use your hands as if they were your heart. Okay, you have more power in your hands than God does. I don't want rodeo hats on my head, guys. I would like to have nothing like associated with the rodeo industry because rodeos are very cruel, very, very cruel to animals. Not okay with rodeos. All right, let's go over here. You're not a baby, you're not a cow. Time to drink soy milk now. You're not a baby, you're not a cow. Time to drink soy milk now. There are so many reasons not to exploit animals. Here is reason number 3, not to drink cow's milk. Male calves are considered useless to the dairy industry because they'll never be able to produce milk. So what does the industry do to them? They kill them within hours, days, or weeks of life. Can you imagine if these were puppies? Some of these sweet cows are sold for veal after they've been chained and slaughtered while still babies. Others are simply shot. It's not fair that these living, feeling, sentient beings are treated like objects. The skin taken from their tiny bodies is turned into leather shoes, belts, wallets, and purses, all built on the violent death of an infant. So now, do you see why you should never drink cow's milk? Don't drink cow's milk, you don't need it. Don't pay a thief to steal it. Cows don't want to be our slaves. Be an example of how an ethical person behaves. Don't drink cow's milk, don't be cruel. Don't steal from anyone, follow the golden rule. All good people are striving to be vegan. You can do it, it's easy. You can. There are so many reasons not to exploit animals. Here is reason number 4, not to drink cow's milk. The milk that cows produce is not extra. It isn't a gift. It's meant for their babies, not humans. People steal it from them every single day. Mother cows are hooked up to machines that take the milk meant to nourish their newborns, often causing infections, swelling, and pain. Can you imagine if someone did that to your mom? The idea that humans somehow deserve another species' breast milk is not only biologically strange, it's morally indefensible. So next time you see a glass of milk, imagine that it's bright red, like blood, because that's the kind of violence that went into getting it there. Don't drink cow's milk, you don't need it. Don't pay a thief to steal it. Cows don't want to be our slaves. Be an example of how an ethical person behaves. Don't drink cow's milk, don't be cruel. Don't steal from anyone, follow the golden rule. All good people are striving to be vegan. You can do it, it's easy. You can. Let's take a break here for a second. So we've read 4 different cards about cow's milk so far. We've read these ones. We've read 1, 2, 3, and 4. And we have 2 more to read. But I'm noticing the time is running out. The live stream's almost over, so we might have to do these on another day. Another time, maybe later today. You see what it says here? It says, want milk? Lift your mom's shirt. Now, what do you think about that? Let me see what you guys are writing over here on my YouTube channel. Somebody says we need calcium. Well, yes, that's why plants have calcium. Want milk, lift your mom's shirt. What do you think about that? Somebody says that's weird. Exactly. Say ooh, right? You're saying ooh. Exactly. How do you get calcium without milk? I just told you. Just Google it. Literally everywhere. You can get calcium in other things. You can get calcium in plants. You can get zinc in plants. You can get iron in plants. If you absolutely need to, just like with any other deficiency, you can take a multivitamin pill. A lot of people take a multivitamin pill every day, even if they only eat animals all day. Just take a multivitamin. It has everything you need in there. But you can get calcium in broccoli. You can get calcium in kale. All right, so it says here, want milk, lift your mom's shirt. And then in small writing it says, or just drink soy milk because you're not a baby and you're not a cow. You're not a baby. You don't need milk anymore from your mom. Look, if you tried to drink milk, you go up to your mom and you go, Mom, I want to drink some milk. She's going to say, the fuck you doing? Get away from me. Right? You know your mom's going to do that. You know your mom's going to push you away. So why is your mom pushing you away? She's going to say you're not a baby anymore. And then here's what you're going to say to your mom. You ready? You're going to say to your mom, well, Mom, why are you drinking cow's milk? You're not a cow. Cow's milk is for baby cows. That's what you tell your mom. All right, now you know. Good job, guys. Thanks for learning. All right, so we have, we need protein. That's right, Zach. So how do you think, do I look dead to you, Zach? I'm 61. Where do you think that vegan athletes get protein? Where do the vegan bodybuilders get protein? From plants. Plants have protein, they really, really do. Being vegan is healthy, you know it's true. Plants have protein, they really, really do. So why the fuck aren't you vegan yet? No more excuses for you. No more excuses for you. Yes, we were born vegan. Exactly, we were born vegan. Vegan for life rights. Not a cow, not your milk. Yes, exactly. If you're not a cow, it's not your milk. Good job. Thanks for writing that. See what else do we have. Somebody else says, vegan teacher, are you against eating eggs? Yes, I'm against eating eggs because vegans don't steal from animals. Veganism isn't a diet. It's a justice movement against the exploitation of animals. Okay, understand? Yeah, all right. So vegans don't eat eggs. I mean, would you climb a tree right now if you knew there was an eagle up in the tree? Would you climb the nest and steal the eagle's eggs? No, because you know that they belong to the mother who laid them, right? Okay, you guys are getting it? You guys too? All right, guys, time to tap 100 times on the screen right now over here on TikTok. And I'm going to read your names out loud if you are just coming in. Thank you guys for subscribing to the channel. All right, let me see who's just subscribing. Thank you very much. Alyssa, thank you for following me. Thank you for subscribing. Alyssa, if you write your name, if you right now in the comments, I subscribed, I'm going to try to read your name out loud, okay? Blaze, thank you for following. Don't forget to subscribe, you guys. If you follow, it's going to actually appear on the screen. You're going to see it. It says Kai. Kai followed me. Thanks, Kai. Who else do we have? We have Budgie. Thank you, Budgie. Millie subscribed. Thank you, Millie, for subscribing. Pixie Star, thank you for subscribing to my account. It helps the animals when you are helping me to help the animals. Thanks, everyone, for tapping on the screen. Look at that. We went up by another 100, just like that. Okay. What are my thoughts on e-bikes? I don't know what an e-bike is. Sorry. An electric bike, you mean? I'm okay with e-bikes. I'm okay with not exploiting animals. All right. What else do we have? Thoughts on selective breeding. It's wrong. Pinning down animals, breeding them is wrong. Again, veganism isn't a diet. It's a justice movement against the exploitation of animals. If you are selectively breeding humans, you're pinning down females and forcing them to be pregnant. That's not okay. Doesn't matter what kind of a species it is, right? You guys get it? All right. Can you do ASMR? I do actually have an ASMR on my YouTube channel already. Just go to the search bar and just type in ASMR. If you want, I can do more of them. All right. You agree with my shirt? Exactly. It says, want milk? Lift your mom's shirt. And then it says, or just drink soy milk. Exactly, drink soy milk, because you're not a baby, you're not a cow. Time to drink soy milk now. You're not a baby, you're not a cow. Time to drink soy milk now. All right, guys, that is the end of class. Thank you for coming in. Thanks to everybody for helping me to save the animals. Thanks to the amazing people here on YouTube who have been spamming all these wonderful, wonderful things about saying how much you love animals and how much you love the live stream. Good job. And you guys on TikTok, thank you also very much. Don't worry, I will be back. Make sure you are subscribed somewhere above. Oops. Somewhere above is a, all right, let me see, hold on. Maybe one person wants to, who do we have? No, guys, I'm really sorry. Actually, I can't let you in. I just remembered I actually have a meeting to go to. So we'll see you guys later, okay? Bye, YouTube. See you in a couple of hours, all right? Don't forget to subscribe so the notification bell goes and you'll come. Bye.